Hi guys, this is me again. It's been a while. Uh, to be exact, the last time I did a video, I think it was like around 4 months ago. Since my surgery, it's been 5 months. Um, yes, so I just wanted to talk about how I'm doing. As you can see, I'm doing good. After about 3 months post my surgery, I started feeling way better, specifically after my skin issues had resolved because I developed skin allergy as expected after any sorts of surgeries. My skin just doesn't like to be cut. That's what I collected. This time around, it was a T-sieve that caused not infection, but more like a allergy. It was like very super itchy, painful itchy, so you cannot really itch it. You have to kind of train your brain not to think about it, otherwise you want to itch it. But when you try to even approach the area, it's still not very it's very tender, so you cannot really itch it. And even if you manage to itch it over the clothes, like over your underwear or whatever, you end up just making it hurt. Yeah. So that was not fun, and my doctor explained that because of the skin problems, your healing got postponed for over a month, and I was way behind the process of feeling better. But since that was removed off of my skin, literally peeled off of my skin, I started feeling way better, and my health started increasing day by day. And close to 3 months, more 3.5 months, I felt like I'm doing way better. I could bend down, put my socks on, put my clothes on, do lots of physical things, including even lift up weight, like heavy, not super heavy, of course, like about 30 pounds or so, things and stuff. Still, I was, and actually, even now, I'm afraid of lifting up my daughter and carrying her. She's about 70 pounds. And it's just something that, like, you have to also train your brain because you become a little bit of um, paranoid, I guess. You're afraid of doing certain things, but according to my doctor, you have to kind of do it, see if it hurts, then stop it. But if you don't do it, then you're going to be constantly afraid of that, which is not good because then physically your muscles are degrading and you cannot go on with that. So, yeah. And another thing was um, emotional state, which I think has something to do with my estrogen production, because right now I have one ovary left. My left was removed, so I have the right one only. And we did we did blood work, and it showed up that I have premenopause numbers there. Of course, it's kind of varies because they don't know exactly what cycle your brain is doing because there's no indication when is your period. There's no period, obviously. So they estimated that it is a little low, but it's not low enough to start treatment. However, my doctor suggested to go on estrogen pills, and I said I've heard about patches, and I would like to try the patches before going on pills. And she said, "Yeah, sure, we can start you on very low dose patches. It's like 0.25 mg or something like that. Um, you put it on your tummy area, and you change it once a week. It is my insurance covers it, but then somehow I end up getting a bill through the hospital that my doctor belongs to, So I'm not sure. I'm waiting. Sometimes you have to kind of wait. You don't have to jump and pay it because they kind of clear it in the process. So I'm gonna wait for the second time to for the bill to arrive, and then I would be, obviously making the payment, paying it. And so the patch, I felt like it's helping me because prior to that, emotionally, as I was starting to say, I was feeling like really upset. Every single tiny thing that in the past would make me unhappy, upset. This time around, I'm just crying, like my emotions are crazy. I'm just not sure what's going on. I feel like I'm basically very upset. Smallest things make me super upset. And watching a movie, like if there's a funny part, uh, like emotional part, I would be like, just that's it, like ruin my entire day. Like I would just be crying, rolling my eyes out. And yeah, so that's been very interesting emotionally. Um, Weight wise, I noticed that I started gaining weight because the physical activity was not obviously there, and my sister and mom were here to help out, and they were obviously helping me to get back my blood count. I was anemic when I got discharged from the hospital. So I started eating a lot more. As you know, eating, not exercising, not moving results of accumulating that extra calories and weight. So I became a little bit, I gained probably 4 or 5 pounds. Not a big deal. I can still lose it. And in fact, I got the um, Fitbit just with the goal of walking or moving around the day about 3 miles. And I've been doing it so far successfully, sometimes even more than what, and sometimes some days less, but majority of the days I'm keeping the 3 miles just fine. And I'm trying also to eat a little less, like cut down on the calories and proportions basically. And that hasn't been very successful because I love my sugar junk, cakes, pastry. I'm a pastry person. And yeah, once that gets under the control, I think I would be able to, do more physical activity. Because right now I get very like, I feel like heavy. I get very out of breath, like instantly, and my body is basically like feeling like, oh, what are you torturing me for? It's not fun to exercise when you're like panting like a dog. So I prefer to do like a walking, fast walking, rather than running. That would completely like out of breath. And what else? Yeah, so health wise I'm doing good. um And the strange thing is that I still have my pre-period symptoms, which is breast being tender. Um, no, no, not cramps in the tummy area. Obviously, there's no uterus to contract, but breasts are always like tender in some days, and then I feel like when I'm ovulating, my ovaries like producing some hormone, estradiol, and I feel like I'm feeling more energized on those days because of that. And since I have my help estradiol patch, it is also promoting better mood, I guess. I don't know. Oh, and another thing is I've learned that vitamin D is a major mood promoter. So if you're lacking on vitamin D, which I have always been low on vitamin D, I felt like really low, like kind of upset. all the time. And no, no, I mean, no, there are reasons. Obviously, I'm not crazy. I just don't go upset with no nothing. There are reasons, but while in the past those reasons would be like neglected or okay, whatever. Now those reasons become like a major thing. That's what is happening. Um, what else? Yeah, majority of things are good. I'm glad that I don't have periods, but at the same time, I kind of wish I would have those periods because they would help with lots of things like skin irritation, skin, zits and stuff. I would have it before it normally prior to the surgery. I would have zits. My period was like magical thing. It would just clear my skin, like as if you're changing your blood or something weird thing. But yeah, it would help me with that. But then now I feel like my skin would just before the period, my supposedly periods would start, my skin will start breaking, but it would not clear like right away like it was in the past. I will start developing some more, and then it takes over a week or so for it to clear, which sucks because then you have like, tendency to itch it or whatever, your skin starts to heal, so it's not a fun thing about that. And what else? Yeah, mood. I talk about sexual desire has been always low. I don't know if that's again hormonal thing. Like it should be because your sex hormones are not being created normal, but um, that's been kind of like neglected at this stage because I kind of afraid of um the entire process. I guess I don't know. Um, Another thing is, oh yeah, the hair. So I learned that your hair is supposed to be getting thicker, which doesn't make sense. I have to look into that, but we have a family doctor and she explained that your hair is going to get thicker. Just very quickly, I didn't get to ask her why, but I haven't seen that. The only thing I've seen that the growth is less prominent. Yeah, so before it would have been like my hair would grow quickly, quickly, and I have to have a haircut all the time. And now feels like my hair is not growing that quickly. And my daughter promote kept asking mommy, when are you gonna not cut, dye your hair nice color, so it would not make you look like a grandma. So I kind of get back to my colors and stuff. But prior to that, if you remember my videos, I had gray hair, most of the gray hair. So we'll see how this works out. And I'm gonna continue taking my classes. I was hoping to get to finish this and get admitted into nursing school by this fall. Obviously, that never happened because I'm still due. I have lots of prerequisite subjects that I canceled, and I have to retake those. And so I'm taking summer classes to kind of help me to get ahead of the game. And just only two classes. And started from fall, I have to take some more classes. So I'm getting very busy. Um, the other thing is that my outside of the classes, I have to have lots of other things like for instance CPR training that. So I have to do those over the summer too. And then I'm kind of dreading my physical appointment, which is going to be in August, because I feel good. But last time I felt very good, and I went for the checkup, and there was that cancer. And this time I'm like hoping there is no cancer cells, no nothing, and so I can finally get to my dream, finally get to live with my kids and husband, and just don't worry about things. It's like you become a little bit of paranoid with this cancer things all around you. So I don't know. We'll see. There is a blood test that I have to do pretty soon. Hopefully, it comes back all normal and I can continue with my life. So that's all about me, and I'm gonna leave it as this and talk to you soon. Bye bye.